flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Two. All right, please remain standing for an opening prayer. We come together in the spirit of brothers and sisters, each charged with taking care of one another. God, give us what we need to serve each other to the best of our ability. Amen.
All right, so as y'all may know, I'm with the Austin Toros. My name is William Kiever. For those of you who don't know much about the Austin Toros, we're a minor league affiliate team with the San Antonio Spurs. It's really great. We actually played this in the Park Center. 3 players from the San Antonio Spurs actually were former Austin Toros players. So we've been kind of feeding into that system. It's been working out pretty well for us. A little bit of background about me before I get into Scout Night is, like I said, I'm Will McKeever. I'm from Sugar Land, Texas, a little town right outside of Houston, Texas. I got my Eagle Scout in 2009. I told those guys about, I'm sure you know when the Scouts start getting up there, it's just, a couple months right before my 18th birthday, I locked in that Eagle Scout, so that was good. But yeah, one of my most prized and greatest accomplishments I think I have. So I'm glad to be able to kind of help provide back to that. And I'm not the one directly working with Scouts, but I'm helping out like doing this. And it's good to give back for an organization that gave so much to me. So I'm going to pass out a couple forms while I'm talking. Before I get into it, this is a sign-up form. Just kind of put your email on there, info, to get more information. And then this is kind of an agreement form. I'll get to that in a second. But if y'all just kind of want to sign up here first, and then I can let y'all look at it as I explain it. So Scout Night, we are having obviously the night dedicated to Scouts. It's going to be great. We're trying to get as many Scouts out there as possible. The whole idea of it is for the kids themselves to experience a great time. We're starting the games. Scout Night is Friday, December 6th. Starts at 7:30, and we're kicking it off with a basketball clinic for the first 100 Scouts that come, and that's going to be at 4:30. And with the clinic, the Scouts actually get a belt loop too, a basketball belt loop, so that would be kind of cool. And then after that, at the Austin Toros game, the first 1,000 Scouts that come into the stadium get an Austin Toros patch, which I saw last year's version, and it looked pretty cool. I know this year's going to be better. And then right after that, right before the game gets started, we actually have former NFL great Damian Thompson coming out. Played for the Chargers, TCU, y'all know LT. So he'll be coming out and addressing the kids about staying in school. It's part of his program in anti-truancy, the importance of staying in school. So I think that would be really good for kids to hear, especially a former NFL player, to address that. And then that's when I kind of get into the packages of this kind of offer if you guys are interested. We have a couple of fan experience packages, and that includes the basketball clinic. But that also has a fan tunnel, which is basically where the kids line up and high-five the players as they're running out before the game and after halftime. And then we also have Polar Guard. So by filling this out, which I can start passing this around, it lets the kids, or lets a troop get entered in to have the chance to present the colors during the national anthem, which I think is really cool. There's also a couple other things on there that you might be interested in, such as co-captain, where a couple kids get to go up before or with the players and get to flip the coin and whatnot with them, or get to stand there with them. So we have a lot of good experiences like that. But the whole idea is having the kids come out and having a great time. Now, with that form I passed out, if y'all can fill that out, get that back to me, that would be great. Now, the form is it's like a good faith form. So it's not exactly binding. If you have an idea of how many kids are in your troop that may be interested, just write the number, give or take, it's fine. That's when we can contact you and kind of get more clarification on the numbers when you guys get back to me. And by filling all that stuff out, or filling all the form out and getting back to me, what that does is allow you to actually get entered in to the basketball clinic, to the fan tunnel, for all that stuff. Because with those, it's kind of first come, first serve. And there's about there's 6 other guys that are with the Toros like me, going out and talking to a group of people just like y'all and trying to get them to sign up. So the sooner the better, so your troop can actually have an opportunity to participate in a lot of these. And I just think it's just kind of one of those things that's good fit. Like if you think your troop may have an interest in it or will, I would say go ahead and fill it out. Guess what you're thinking, just best judgment, because after that, that's when you can go and change it. And honestly, if you think you have 30 and you only bring 15, that's fine. If you bring 5, that's fine. Any scouts is what we're looking for. We just want to shove the place full of scouts. And even if you're like, if it just turns out to be a no, it's fine. We're just trying to get an idea of the entrance level, and then that way we can contact you, give you further information, and have y'all present that to your troops and let them know and kind of get a real number going. So yeah, I would just say fill those out. It would be good. Also, some incentives with that. I told them, and there's a couple people filling out in the other room, but first one to fill that out, get it back to me, gets 2 SeaWorld passes. So I guess you get 2.
Someone from the other room gave it.
Oh, okay. You give it to them? Thank you. So now anyone else who fills it out gets coupons for Austin Pizza. I think it's 2 pizza rolls. Okay, I'm actually out of forms. Guess I wasn't prepared. That's not good. So yeah, any questions you'll have right off the bat? Or?
Yeah, I'll take some questions.
Okay, yeah. So if anyone else wants an extra one, you do. So yeah, anything else about tutorials, about the form? I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time. So good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Good. Well, thank y'all for having me out. I know y'all got a bunch of plans coming up. Get to work on, so that's good. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I'll try to be out in the hallway so I stay out of y'all's way. And maybe all right.
So, you heard about the Toros. Let me tell you what Roundtable is first, because some of you are new here. This is the district Roundtable. So like your pack helps your dens, the district helps the packs. We are here to give you a helping hand. We also hold away the council. So we're between council and your unit level. So anything you need, find someone in the gray tabs, one of us that's working. My name is Tim Urban. I'm the Cub Scout Roundtable Commissioner. We also have Beverly Roddy on staff. Robert, Dave, Brian left. Oh, Brian's sitting down. Long day. And Paul. Paul is catching bad guys in Amarillo, so it's not. All right, so let's do something fun. Do you have a song, Beverly?
Sure.
Let's get out our feet and do something.
Got y'all some real funny. Why are we doing this? Because you don't sing sitting down. You gotta stand up and read correctly. Okay, well let's wake everybody up. Do a little video called Alive, Awake, Alert, Enthusiastic. You may know that?
That's my favorite song.
Your favorite goes, I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. Alive, awake, alert. Alert, awake, alive. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. Simple little ditty, but it's a Cub Scout song. What does that mean?
Movement.
Movement, yes. So it goes, I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. Okay. Alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. Alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert. Alert, awake, alive. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. All right, not bad. Let's do it again a little bit faster. Okay. Alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. Alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert. Alert, awake, alive. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. All right, one more time. Warp speed. Enthusiastic. Enthusiastic. All right, everybody, one pose.
Yes. All right, so every month at Roundtable, we present the core value and the theme for next month, so you can incorporate it into your pack plan. So this month's core value is citizenship. goodwill. All right, that's the theme. So why give goodwill? Cub Scouts learn about the true spirit of scouting this month as they perform an act of goodwill by being good citizens. So just by saying the pledge, you can make them understand that they're being a good citizen by presenting the flags at your school. How many have Scouts do the flags at their elementary school? If they don't, you might ask. Someone has to put them up and down. So, so ask about that. All right. Any questions about that? Dave, do you have marbles for us?
We haven't lost our marbles.
Have you lost your marbles? I lost mine, but Dave has his.
Well, thank you for Beverly for procuring the marbles, because I'm not sure where you even go to buy marbles. Okay, so a super quick, fun, like derby type of idea is a thing called a marble racer. This is what the end product looks like. I need somebody to hold this up like this. You can make a fancy track. I didn't have time, so it's a work. And so you can take multiple ones down. Right? The kids play with them for hours. And how do you make a marble racer? I mean, it's clearly a physics thing that will take years and years to design. Or, and you'll be able to find this on the forums because you want more of these, the district forums. But you will all get one of these tonight. So you cut out, okay, so feel free to take this and pass them along. And it requires scissors, paper, cut along the outline of that. This long strip is the thing that loops. So here's so you can see the long strip you loop through. Then you fold up a side and you tape a side in, right? So you need scissors, paper, tape, and then you take a marble. Such as,
pocket knife and chewing gum. Does that work?
it might make it interesting. So then you'll have like after one side's taped, it'll be open on this side, a little flap there. Drop a marble in there, fold it over, tape it in. They can, of course, if you're coloring it, I would suggest coloring it beforehand. This is paper. Paper doesn't work necessarily as good as cardstock. So I would print it out in cardstock. It will work in paper, but it just will not work well, which might be kind of fun too. But basically, you're just making a little, comes out looking like a little oblong, and it has a marble in there, and it goes like kind of like Slinky. And you can make a big, huge track as long as it has, however big a track you want. I grabbed that out of my garage as I was on the way here. If someone had a big piece of shelving from Home Depot for, $4.
Or like a Pinewood Derby track.
Or like a Pinewood Derby track. Pinewood Derby track might actually be too slick. You actually want, because it's paper, so you don't want it to slide. I mean, this worked fine, right? This is just plywood.
Slick, put a towel over it.
Slick, put a towel over it. If it's small enough, you don't have a towel, you can take your neckerchief. But basically, it just needs a little bit of friction. And we did this like when we did like just a little static display for back to school night, and for the kids, as they were kind of coming in, like to get the kids' attention while we could talk to the parents and saying, hey, you interested in scouting while the kids were busy playing with these. They're easy to do. Feel free to make one. We have the scissors, we have the tape, and you have the paper. That's it. That's all there is to marble racers.
All right. All right. I couldn't find my marbles, but I found my beads. So that's a good thing. Is it anybody's first time here tonight? Come on. Down. Or down. Stand up. Come on down. All right. Welcome. Thank you. Go ahead and tell everyone your name, your pack, and your position.
I'm Ethan Jackson. I'm with Pack 1776, and I'm the new Cub Master.
Excellent.
I didn't realize we were supposed to uniform up. First time.
It's your first time.
All right.
Your pack number makes up for it.
1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's a cool picture.
All right, cool. So, to dress you up, you're going to give you a green bean because everybody starts out green. Oh, no, that's all right. Come back just again, too. All right. Stay here a minute. Do we have anyone who it's their second time or have not gotten the canoe yet? Everyone who hasn't gotten the canoe, come on up. I think I have canoes in here. What are the canoes for? All right. So, congratulations on your second time, or second time, your second time. So, once you get your canoe, you can cut a little piece of leather cord over there, stamp your name on it or something, and wear it and put your beads on it. And once you have 40 beads, you become a staff. All right, you made it.
40 beads.
That's 4. 4.
4 beads. We have a cheer for these folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll get wet.
Cup of water.
Chew on it a while.
Maybe we should have
Alright, this is called the bicycle cheer. Alright, so everybody stand up, cheers, stand off. Alright, so the bicycle cheer, you got your little pump in there, you're gonna go pump, pump, pump. Okay, that's it. That's it. Alright, ready? Go.
pump, pump, pump.
All right. Next month, someone will have been here in August, September, October, November. That'll be 4 times, and then you get your 4-timer award. Why do we really want to give 4-timer awards? What's important about 4 times?
You become a staff member.
That's one of the requirements for your not.
That's 40.
Yes, that's one of your requirements for your not. 10 round table 4 times.
And it's super fun.
It is. It is. The knots are super fun. Hey, I think I have some knots in here. We just do these while we're here. Is there a Brian James in the audience? So last year, Brian became a Weeblos Den leader and got the Weeblos Den Training Award. Alright, Paul's not here, we'll say his for later. And Heather's not here. I'll say that for later. Alright, I have some other awards here. Summertime Pack Award. Is 158 here? Oh, okay. It's 172 here. Yes. Is 202 here?
Yes!
202. Congratulations. We'll see. All right, that sounded like a good time. All right, let me do some announcements here. No, tell me no.
Important pieces of information.
Important piece of information. Popcorn pickup is November 8th. That's an important date. Covery this weekend. Who's going to that? You have fun registering.
Oh, yeah.
So what do we know about Covery collectively? Fires are okay.
We think.
I
I sent Bill to confirm that.
Fishing is on if you want to.
Really? I heard it was off.
Or it's off. Bring your pole and you definitely won't be able to do it. If you don't bring your pole, they'll have it.
Last I heard fishing was off, but maybe you heard it.
I heard possibly somewhere. I don't know.
So hearsay.
Don't count on it.
If it's on, there'll be a lot of people in one.
Yeah, I heard it once too. Any other questions about Covery?
Bring a t-shirt if you come in. Tell your pack to bring a t-shirt with a new silk screen.
Bring a t-shirt or something.
Like a light colored t-shirt.
Right.
You could be blank.
Yeah.
Well, not be white, but just you You want the lighter color?
That's all we have.
What's that?
White would work, right?
Okay, the white would work, that's light color.
Smiley bee.
I think it's probably.
Is that the smiley bee?
We're 8 o'clock. What we come to start, 9 o'clock?
Check-in is at 9, let's start at 10.
Let's start at 10, flags at 9. It's 10
to 4.
It's 10 to 4.
They can go out Friday night.
Friday night, Friday,
As long as you let that group you start know that you're going out.
stay till Sunday.
And check them, I don't know if it's gonna be for summer camp, but it may
Check
take a
this out.
little while.
With any
So a
luck,
little earlier than 9, or.
I would suggest, I personally am planning on getting, well, I packed camping, but I personally need to get there by like 7:30 to set my stuff and do what I need to do, and then, I would not leave it until 8:59 to show up.
do you have an estimate of how many people are gonna be out there? 500.
No, I'm just- how many packs we got?
When I talked to Ruby, there were 101 signed up, and my pack hadn't signed up.
Right, and
We added 90.
we added, like, my pack added about 50 plus. Your pack,
We both,
well, not, this is just a total people going, and your pack had about 20 plus.
Yeah,
people.
22
Yeah.
confirmed.
So the numbers are higher, but
If you're people you not have a lunch, bring some other than they're giving you a hot dog and shit.
That's right. We're getting
Just for Saturday.
food and stuff, like lunch and dinner.
Covery includes lunch, and I'm sure water, Saturday lunch. If you're camping with your pack, then you guys are responsible for figuring out how you're gonna feed yourselves the rest of the time.
But if they don't have a head count, they're not gonna have a thousand hot dogs out there. Last year, Covery, there was like 300 signed up, and there was like 2,000 that showed up, so, I mean, out of control.
So what activities are we doing this year?
That's a great question.
there's silk screen.
That's all we know for
There's-
sure.
Marble race.
Jessica Snyder's got a little, either robots or the quadcopter, I'm not sure which. Barry Strussen's doing something, science, there's a YouTube chemistry.
Chemistry,
We don't have our
So
spring
we're doing
room
the
full.
STEM
It's STEM based.
STEM based.
but it sounds like it's hands-on STEM based.
The packs don't have to work.
Yes, we don't, like,
Bring something to do for everybody to share.
Okay,
I mean,
telescope, telescopes, binoculars.
it should be a full, or not quite a full one, but it should be a great night for looking at, you can be crappy as telescope and looks at the moon.
If it's not.
If it's not raining.
The little front kind of thing, I think will be all
Then I can teach you guys how to do astronomy without doing it on cloudy night.
Okay.
right. We got things to do.
On the door, if anyone didn't see the door, there's a list of district events and other important events. Also on the left there's a position open, if anybody knows someone who would like to be a receptionist. Beverly Ronnie is going to officially retire. Next month.
Retiring. Nice, got full time, and not get paid for it.
We will celebrate in November.
So you think you can fill Beverly's shoes? Ooh, that one. Those are big shoes.
Who needs to do a police station visit?
What happened?
Police station visits, those are getting tougher. Cedar Park. Cedar Park, it's harder.
We got in touch with Leander, and he said they're still doing it.
All right, so if you want to do Cedar Park Police Station, October 15th, that's next Wednesday, that's the half day of school. They're doing them for Leander.
Is that for other ISIS?
It's Leander ISD. That's not short.
Yeah.
Do you have to put a time, or is it just open house?
There's that time.
It is
Still doing the reason why I said that is just me, Ryder, he's homeschooled.
Oh, that's
So
true.
he doesn't.
Yeah, they no longer do the evening one. You used to be able to schedule for Cedar Park
Right,
to do it.
they're revamping them. So they're operating at 2:30 and 3:30, but they need to know headcount,
I had his name.
who would like to go.
Officer Waltz.
Waltz, Chris Waltz, WALTS, at cedarparktexas.gov. Sandy was going to talk about training in a little while. All right, we're ready for breakouts. We've got enough people here. We are going to do a little talk about derbies, or you can go to, where do you want to be? Over there. I'll go over here. Dave will be over here doing the top 10 tips for new leaders. And
I was looking to take
all right. And the other one is new program. The new program. Is anyone here taking the film art class on the new program? Yeah. All right, you can come with me and help talk about it. We'll be out in the hall if you want to do the new program. All right, so
Alicia, she's done it. She should be trying.
all right, Robert, what are you doing?
I'm having a light snack.
Oh, awesome. All right, so we'll do this like the University of Scouting. You can pick whichever group you want. If you want to stay twice, go ahead. 5 minutes each. Sound good? Yeah. All right. Oh, and Thomas.
If y'all had a chance to fill out the Austin Toros thing, if you wouldn't mind just handing those to me, I'll try and get him his information so he can get it done. And then I'll have a excellent. No further interruptions.
All right, I don't think, does anybody have the Toro stuff's all turned in, right?
Here's our main topic.
We just got an email list, you know, have one video.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
That's a kid made right there.
All right, 5 minutes. Outside of the program.
It's going on. He said, it's just on the tap. Okay, so top 10. 10 6 round. More of it. So obviously the thing is,
That's the good thing about all these.
sign up for, sign up for
The first derby you have, it's the 3 guys.
They get
4 for next year, breaking you guys.
When we were talking about 50 there, around the space.
I heard that was a flop, there's too much going on there or something.
It's difficult. I don't like to make it a big competitive event.
right. So there's training, right? And it's really cooler. So like blue is way cooler than cover. Owl's even cooler than blue. And then you can even do things for higher levels. You can do push dash. You can just no, I think actually that those are pattern strings. I don't know.
We have our little electronic
I mean,
there is a
it's
track.
kind of hard to
I
talk.
believe.
They'll make their, but anyways,
Might have it.
get training, get a car,
It's basically.
base
Yeah.
It's look around and find out resources. That's the best.
No, I'm doing other ways.
You'll meet people.
This is cool, it gets like, it just seems like they.
Yeah, see, like those.
If you live in that area, we used to live in that area, so some heard about this cases. I don't like that, how the best way of doing citizenship.
So there's other
And
ideas,
well,
this,
know that you can
this
go
is
to
a
here and
kid
get
with
right?
the two. The other one used to be more like a little sailboat thing, a little.
So, I guess user resources are finally.
So basically, we have a little thing that's built, blow up top deals cut out.
The kisses. Kisses.
They got a blow it up.
They do.
Blow it on, I go do
Well,
it.
especially
Blow it up.
if
be able to blow dry. And it's the word, bag rather than having to grab them.
They learn a lot, but they learn, you know, like.
We do
Yeah, it was a tough
we
one.
have a pay,
Some days the work.
sign up at the end of summer, like everybody who's returning. We have kind of like an end of the, it's our summer party, basically, it's our summer pack event. It's where you ready. So in August, it's like the last weekend right before the school starts. We got our rain and regattas / make sure you know when you're here, bring your checkbook because we're gonna be for the registration. For the registration.
That makes sense.
So we always.
Well, it gets the old returning people out of the way, and then we can have more now. Now we're really chasing down the new people that are gonna sign up.
Right,
And it's our August.
It's all learned together.
They qualify for it. So it's, and we get out the kids like June.
That's not gonna take.
Here's your kid.
Fireplace. So.
There is a cheaper
We
way.
don't have to plan everything else.
There's, you can do it.
Everything will not go according to your plan, guaranteed. it won't go according to your plan. Right?
There's a cool, we just did one
Now,
type
figure out
of
what
day.
to do.
I brought out our regular track. Two,
The wheels picked up, right? You don't
and,
burn damage.
Jay brought out
That's
these
not what
like
you say.
little styrofoam, like.
Don't try to get into like, we said we're having a campfire, we're having a campfire.
And toothpicks.
Put a lantern right here, and we're gonna. Plan B.
So the trays
Just
are
bring it
wider
in
than
there.
regular, so they have to cut them.
Now,
And then they
you
make
pop up this over that.
no matter what shape they cut it, it's gonna flip.
Let's go.
But
Figure out, have an idea about what you can do.
Boy Scouts, the 17-year-olds,
Stuff doesn't.
they were building like these things that were like this big, too big.
It's
Blowing
guaranteed,
down,
right?
this track.
It's on cover on Hub's.
So I mean,
So.
Well, we don't make them start from the lots.
No, a little styrofoam tray, like a little thing like your steak.
Don't have to worry about chicken and
It's just not- oh, yeah,
Yeah.
so you probably gonna, I don't know where it's like, but restaurant supply,
Because both take longer to
right, sleep with.
All right, rotate.
What we got there with
We're
those?
staying.
We're
staying.
So what I need is.
They're making their own thing. So it's fun.
That's great.
Very- What's their name?
That's what I'm at. I'll give you a letter.
Good idea. You having fun?
The other bridge out there.
Yeah. He's fun. He's
Hey, good.
I'm not getting one.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I'm still learning. I learned.
You guys are done one.
We're about 6 months behind.
Or early.
Yeah, we're.
Typically, it's like in January, but it's
Here's one that,
We-
basically, we're like,
Year.
at this point, we're asking about what you, what tips you have.
So I was
Leader, all issues, you know.
probably not gonna
New leaders or existing. One thing that I have, when I have, deal with a lot of people, is just communication with people, right?
Right, scramble.
You get like that, get rid of, under communicated, right? It's on our website, and we just, so, and that's why I'm showing up to just over communicating with it and then take off your veils and just ignore those examples. So there's a level where you have to communicate, some parents will have, or don't.
This is a good summer one.
No.
Yeah, don't read it. Some people are only, unless you test it, they are that's the only way. I mean, you have to figure out, so I asked my parents, what's the best way for me to contact you?
I would,
You know, when my dad, you know,
I would
package
take
it.
this on before.
Add those to this one. It's gonna be on the website, it's gonna be on our Facebook page, and it's gonna be an email once a week.
This
Like, if you email short, like, if you send them an email, it's long, they will give up this much, right? Having more stuff on the first line.
We found it as much.
Oh, yeah, here's all the other stuff on Blackberry.
Yeah.
I just read it. I see it. I see LDR.
You gotta pull them up, or raise like 2 or 3.
We could bombard them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So most people are reading on this, right? Subject line should have give them an idea of each environment they're in.
But you know, you gotta have the manpower to do all that.
At least they know what,
This isn't one of my favorite ones, but
So with the diversity scouting,
pretty.
a little bit about this, one of the things they said is, as pad leaders, you want to make sure that you're delegating
But this, I mean, you can,
you find
you
people.
you can buy that for any other people.
But at the same time, I want to make sure that
So, I mean,
you don't have people doing the work.
the size of the stable.
Was it only this two?
Yeah, it's two, it's just like, you can set up on that, you know, if you have 3 softwares, you can set up 2. Water and they're.
But I said,
Oh, the kids. Oh, okay.
try to get to know all your
Manpower.
everyone. Take it.
I mean, the kids, they get to, they're like, okay, I got that.
The kids are like, that's that kid,
They're super great.
you know all of them. Who they are. You get some, you got 30, 40 kids.
And kids know parents.
You know, the parents too.
So somebody over here knows every single non-known man behind us, I found out. So you will find out.
No, another thing is-
But you'll find out parents that have the things that, like, I have a forester, like, in actual Texas.
There's like activity.
And it's like, someone plays, well, I thought I was a forester, so I was like, wait, you work for the Texas forester, what do you do? I'm a forester. Oh. You're gonna get head out, and now you're taking on nature. If we call, like, I'll buy it.
That's like how much you know. More importantly, get to know the parents, because every parent works, right? Kids are hard to do with parents, right?
So you guys have a track?
Yeah, every day's different. It's actually
There's a track now.
Plug in, like if you're a pack,
Nobody really wants to hang on it.
I know.
what's going on to the, so that you can see if they're,
But it's just, if you need one, you can let somebody know and we'll get that.
here's what happens every year.
But like this,
Whether we're gonna be here,
you know,
achievements,
all patients are in the
advanced,
track go.
there's a certain time you gotta be done. And what'll happen is, if you come master, you gotta work your committee chair, make sure make sure everything's being done.
This is what this is all about. So if you start knocking into people that are hanging out.
You're not down at the very end.
We only use it one day out of the year, right? So the rest of the time, it's sitting on the I mean, everybody.
Along that line is, we've had in the past, we had an ineffective, it's a little Monday, sort of here, it's kind of chirping away off the distance from.
Oh, good luck with that.
Our keys are starting on time, late, it's like half coffee, take coffee, and here's how I do. You tell me that you.
All right,
We
switch.
have another, we had a couple deal raise.
You just stay, you know, the later stay tuned, so that people.
I had like 50 of those awesome things.
All right, that's awesome.
They always butter up your.
They're familiar.
Hey, Austin, you're awesome.
All right, fun, the program is
Put that.
I know, are you going Yeah, so I was gonna say, you should, we have one more, at least one.
You might actually motorize it.
What's your opinion? And they said, scouts, campus scouts.
Why do we measure?
But we can do it all, so he knows what it's all about.
Hopefully.
But hopefully it's more kid oriented. Dad really wants to make one.
Summer camp one.
You guys all did fun and dirty?
Because that's the whole thing to me.
Track.
Only we as
Track.
camp, so.
Oh, really?
Only we go.
Okay.
Here, he's got a back. You got it.
You have front end.
If you don't, you can borrow. So there's other derbies and ways you should do in the space derby. Yeah, you borrow the track, right?
Because I think that's part of
How'd it go?
because they need to do well with the schedule.
First time doing it, right?
Our resident engineer who sends everything every time. He was there.
Anyway, it seems to go that way. Someone has figured it out. They're far a little bit. We had one guy, and guidance, he's leaving his back. Even after playing. The space derby school, comparing those out these were. Same kind of theory, there's the track, and you want to use that. And on the track, there's like 4 fishing lines.
There's no absolute so it comes from me. Yeah, I wanted to send out, I'm on communications chair.
You said that, the way you said it,
Thomas.
So if you go all the way, you know, you go here, you got 4. And then lowest floor kind of wins. For a not so competitive scoring system, rain gutter job.
Top 10 here. What do we want?
Gutters, side by side. That was great summer idea. Summertime.
2 weeks. You can't go. Just talk to me. Okay, if you're on
We did another version of that.
We did one that was going down, I took insulation, so phone insulation. I spread it out in both shapes and give a plastic cup, good on skewer. And that was
They would, we had. So it's pretty solid. Imagination. It's very cheap.
Hey, my boys, wait over there. Keep it in line, where's mom or dad? Go, mom or dad, please.
All right, we're done.
We can cut off.
Yeah, fun.
He doesn't sound good.
No, well, the cutoff, yeah, the cutoff for t-shirt.
Well, there's one scheduled.
Should I turn off the camera? You want to make sure we record it? We're recording it.
Oh, holy cow, no, you're not.
You want me to?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I can, because we have a never easy way. We just do this. How you doing, Bill?
I'm doing just
Oh, it's
wonderful.
been printed back. We should have been printed backwards because now it says it backwards on the thing.
It's all good.
Do you want to record it?
It doesn't matter. It's they want it for posterity. By all
Yeah.
means.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure they would.
It can always be erased.
You probably want to be here. You have a part in this whole thing.
I do. I have a script.
What do you mean down there? You're gonna be up here.
What? No, you are on here.
We're both up here. When did it get so quiet all of a sudden?
It does. Oh, I would not. That was so good.
All right, welcome to the Cover Roundtable. This is where we like to have fun. So we're going to show everyone what a wood bag is. Yes. A lot of these folks don't know about wood bags and trying to get them to go to wood for the spring. So definitely not here. So I will turn it over to Mr. Conrad.
The deer in the headlight look now. Okay, bear with me. Wait. Are you ready? Hi, how is everybody? Okay. As you can see, this is a well-oiled machine, and we are striving for perfection to here. Okay, at this time, I would like to call up two of your scouters, Paul Kelly and Alicia Mott. Please come up, front and center.
Go Bears.
Go Bears. I would like to welcome the two new antelopes to, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. We have an antelope with the crowd, yay!
Alicia.
Okay. Does everyone know what woodbed?
Yeah, we're on
To-
camera.
It's being recorded for your posterity.
Does everyone know what wood badge is? Yay! Yes, it's advanced adult leader training. These ladies and gentlemen, or plural, have devoted almost a year of their life into progressing to make better leaders of themselves, to help out the youth in all categories towards this. Okay. The wood badge course consists of two different phases. One is the practical phase. That's where you get to go on 2 weekends, 3-day weekends, and learn about leadership, learn about conflict, learn about how generations in scouting affect each other, the theoretical knowledge of it. And then you get to go through the practical phase. They get to create a ticket of items that they are going to run through in order to make scouting a better place. It consists of what, 6 items?
5.
5.
But I think I did 12.
And these are not, yeah, these-
Suck up to if you're done now.
I have not gotten the beach yet. She still has a little ways to go. But these are not small little items that you can accomplish in a day. Like I said, the course was over in November. Now they're finally finishing up. It's been 11 months of hard work for them. Not just the aspect of the wood badge itself, but in all that they do with scouting. So it's very grateful to have leaders like this as part of your organization. Okay, when they finish their ticket, such as now, it's like we present the wood badge recognition to them. You're up, I think. As you can see, I'm following the script real close, so she doesn't know.
This is my first one, and I'm so very proud of both Paul and Alicia. They've worked really very hard. So I'm reading from my script a little bit because this is my first time. He's a pro. So Baden Powell, the founder of Scouting, began Wood Badge in 1919. He said, one of the purposes of Wood Badge training is to get scouters to think about the practice of scouting, to meet together, to exchange experiences, and to live together in the spirit of the Scout Oath. They've done that, and they did it really well. All of the bears were awesome. Wood Badge scouters are found today in more than 100 countries and on every continent of the world, and form an important link in the World Brotherhood of Scouting. Scouters who take part in it are expressing in a practical way their belief of brotherhood of scouting. We are gathered here to recognize such a scouter, Alicia and Paul, who have made this commitment and completed all of the Wood Badge requirements. These, I was amazed. I've already, I've taken the things that they've done and I've passed them out to places that they probably had no idea. I did ask for permission if I could share, some of the things that they did, because it really made it, would help. So they're here, course director. It's your turn now.
Oh. Well, you're going to share some things.
Oh, tell about the camping. Did you want me to? You didn't. That's not in my script.
Would you like to deviate?
Most of these round people know what I did because I shared it at Roundtable too.
And so, and I took it back with me to my round table and shared. Paul, do you want to share some of the things that you?
No, I did. So your wood badge tickets, for those of you who are not familiar, it's like flying eagle pilots, basically. Don't let that dissuade you from taking the course. But those projects are tickets. And some of the things I got to do, what was the training you taught?
Which one?
I saw you at.
IOLS or?
No, what ILS, it was at the Dickinson. All day.
Oh, Trainer's Edge.
Trainer's Edge. So if you want to teach some of these courses, that's a great course to take. That was one of my tickets. This nice little piece of jewelry I've got right here came from Powderboard. Something else I highly recommend. It's high adventure for adults. Strongly recommend taking that. Put together a website for our crew, Adventure Crew 158. Things like this. These are the things that I looked at that I could contribute back to the units that I belong to help, and that became my ticket. And Guido was kind enough to guide me through those.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot.
Okay, that's my turn, I guess. Okay. Well, I'm going to share a little bit of my experience with Wood Badge. Even as you're a staff member, you get a little nervous of the impending course. You expect the participants to also be a little nervous coming in. I remember the very first Friday morning, waiting for the participants to arrive, knowing they'd be fully nervous. Alicia, what were you doing? I could have sworn that you were part of the group that was in the parking lot singing.
Oh, that's right, we were singing. At 5 o'clock in the morning, right? Right, Lisa, I was making you sing, and Danielle. Yes, it was at 5 in the morning? I did make them sing.
So does that mean she's going to do it every year now?
There's nothing like waiting for a course and expecting the nervous participants and getting out there and having somebody singing scout songs in the middle of the parking lot as you're getting up there. First of all, you're thinking like, oh my God, I am late. But it was wonderful. Okay. Well, y'all have both come a long way in completing the tickets. You both completed the application phase. You both completed the practical phase and have done a wonderful job towards that. You set your certain goals. You have achieved those goals. And I think everyone should be proud of you towards that. The guide has been instrumental in helping you along, hopefully. There we go. And she has recommended that you be presented with your awards.
In looking for a civil recognition for the 19 men who completed the first Wood Badge course, Lord Baden-Powell took his old Army trophies and souvenirs and long necklace of quaintly carved wooden beads he found during the African Zulu Wars in 1888 in a hut that had been recently deserted by the African king Didi Zulu. He presented each man who had taken part in the camp with one of the beads. So they were badges of wood. The beads gave the training its name, the Wood Badge course. The simple wooden beads signify the completion of the training course and soon became one of the most highly prized possessions a Scoutmaster could have. When the original beads ran out, the Gilwell training staff whittled others to keep the tradition Baden-Powell established. 2 simple beads knotted on a leather thong have come to signify the wearer has completed the most respected training program and is dedicated to the highest standards of service. Yes. When Wood Badge started in 1919, Mr. W.F. McLaren, a district commissioner in Scotland, purchased Gilwell near London, England.
Yes. He did.
And presented it to the Scouting Association as a training center. Wood Badge continues to honor him by wearing the patches upon the neckerchief. Please present them. The Wood Badge neckerchief.
Thank you.
In England, from patrol leaders to adults, all are recognized according to their position in scouting by using various colors of woggles. Wood badge scouters the world over are recognized by two strand leather woggles. Please present the woggle. The wood badge woggle.
It takes almost as long to forget how to put on the beads as it does to finish your ticket. We'll come to that later on. Okay. It's often said that Wood Badge is the ultimate training grounds toward it. It's more than just a training ground. It is a commitment that y'all have made towards that. It's a commitment to lifelong learning, not just now, but lifelong. Okay. It's a commitment made by each candidate towards service and scouting, the ideals, and to one's self. Every scouter accepted for Wood Badge course subscribes to this commitment in words and in deeds. Okay. In the words of Baden-Powell, in every country, the aim of Scouts training is identical, namely efficiency towards service towards others, and with an objective as common as we in International Brotherhood Service go forward and do far-reaching work. So the last thing I'd like to do is present some certificates. It says Wood Badge given by the Boy Scouts of America to members in recognition of completing the National Wood Badge requirements, Wood Badge of the 21st century. Thank you. And now please give them a hand. The bear.
Okay, the bears. Okay, one more roar, let's see how, come on, how the bears do this, come on.
Go, you bears! That is not the end. See, in crew 158, we have a tradition that leaders are expected to commit to Wood Badge. And so every time someone gets his deeds, one of us who has previously gotten his or her deeds takes one and exchanges it with one of the people just getting there so that the tradition goes on.
And so while Alicia is not a member of crew or True 158, she is a member of our district, which is why I get to trade.
Mine's a little more beaten up than one of these.
That's the only trade, right?
Careful.
Well, the whole thing is, no, you've done this.
Oh. Thank you.
Okay. And if you've not had a chance to attend Wood Badge, would like to, I please and highly encourage y'all to do so. It is a very rewarding program, not only for you, but for the youth involved in scouting. So thank y'all very much.
All right, if you're a Cub Scout leader, please stay. We're going to have snacks. All right. So, anybody here for Cub Roundtable? Beverly has special derby-themed snacks in the back. Are you ready, Beverly? Not quite. All right. Maybe we should stand up to sing.
Right. Right.
Hey, what?
They just left it.
They're gonna come back, they're gonna go do. So now, we need to get back on track. Okay.
Great, is that okay?
Yeah. Otherwise, our hour and a half roundtable turns into 2 hours. People get restless.
You're restless?
Yes.
All right, so for the derbies. Secret is the way to talk.
Is that like the graphite?
Secret is.
Yes. It's the graphite equivalent. The more graphite, the better. The more white chocolate, the better. And of course, just like the paper that we found, we want it to weigh as much as possible.
Goes down fast.
Yes. How was recharger training? Mine now.
Yay, Christina, look at you.
Antenna went out. I put a PI for my dog. You're good? Yes.
And it wouldn't let me save changes. Like it let me save it, but then.
I had, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Emily, how do we do this?
Windows 8.
Most importantly, While you're mingling and eating, we have one more announcement about Weeblos Woods.
Hi, I'm Gage Delash. I'm the SBL of 2008, and I'm coordinating Weeblos Woods. And so this is just a quick reminder about Weeblos Woods. So basically, Weeblos Woods, if you guys aren't familiar with it, is where the Boy Scout troops set up stations, and the Weeblos go to each station and get to know the Boy Scout troops so they can start thinking about a troop to go to. And Weeblos Woods this year is going to be on October 31st to November 2nd at Smiling Bee. And the theme is Arrow Fire. Registration closes tomorrow, or it doesn't close tomorrow, but if you want shirts and patches, you need to register by tomorrow night.
Yeah.
You need to register by tomorrow night if you want shirts and patches for your scouts.
And
And dinner, yes.
So when does it formally close without shirts or patches?
You can register anytime, but you
yeah.
won't be guaranteed a meal. The meal is the big reason we need to have.
Can we go show up at the day, like on Saturday mornings at 10?
Yes.
All the way through to.
Yes.
All right.
On the registration, I did notice a way to differentiate between camping Friday and or Saturday night.
Yeah, that's a double knot thing, and there's not a whole lot we can do. As long as you're registered. Yeah, double knot, we're finding there's some things that are missing in double knot.
So you can still show up.
Yes.
So you look at camping.
So last year we went to Weeblos and we won, so we camped with Boy Scouts and they cooked and we cooked together. So this is a communal meal for everybody then?
Saturday night.
That's
Saturday night will be a catered meal for all paid participants, adults and kids.
Then if you're camping with a troop, if you've got a troop that's sponsoring your pack, then you'll work out your other meals with them.
But let me ask you this, if you have a Weeblo that wants to come, or an adult and a Welo wants to come, wants to bring a younger boy with them, are they still eligible?
No,
No.
Welos only.
Welos only. Okay.
Trying to think if there's any other questions that came to me.
I've got 3 Webelos from 233. I've got 1 Webelo from 203. I've got 3 Webelos from 77. I've got 2 from 160. I've got 13 registered from 202. I've got 1 registered from 1502. There was a note on there that it may be up to 4. So we can.
We'll work on it.
Okay.
No, we will figure it out.
Okay, I didn't know if you were trying to register the whole den as one, because I know that the double knot is not very clear.
We're letting them do their own thing as they
Come in,
move them forward.
no problem. Then 1501, I've got 2 Webelos, and then 158, I have 2 Webelos.
Do we know when they're coming? Like, somebody's asking about Friday night, if we're going to have a trick or treat thing. It depends on.
I know our Webelos are not coming until Saturday morning, at least.
I figure most were not gonna come out till Saturday morning because it is Halloween night. Right,
And
and I know 172 is not on the list.
probably at least another 8 from 1509.
Okay.
Most of them will be coming out Saturday.
Yeah, I know, mine are.
Make that they require.
People are asking. All right, any other questions?
Yeah.
Once or twice?
I'll be outside. If you guys have any questions, we can get them fielded.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, so normally the snack is at 8 o'clock and we have a half-hour lunch program. Half hour. Can't even say it straight. Yeah, so we're not gonna do it. We had some skit stuff, it's in your handout, we'll say that for next month. Yes. You don't get overtime, Brian, so. You don't have to go. Our attendance award. All right, so it was PAC 161 won the attendance award 2 months ago. They never got it to PAC 77 who won it last month. And now this month is, I believe, 202 that won it.
Okay. So now, we all gonna go show up at their door, smackdown, alright? Okay,
So
we got this.
hopefully,
Take all your craft items and have a decorating party right there.
Tim's in 202, so they'll do that.
yeah,
You take care of that.
we'll get it back in circulation for next month. Next month is November 13th. That's in 5 weeks. It's also recharge turn-in night. So make sure you have all your names. That is it. We will talk about respect, stars and stripes, and a blue and gold breakout. Any questions? All right, see you next month. Bring a friend. Thank you.
All these chairs go up or were they out? Did the chairs go up or were they out?
Oh, the chairs were out when I got here, so just the table needs to go back.
Very good, very good.
Oh, and I have popcorn flyers if anyone needs popcorn.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Please come again. Yeah. All right.
Boy, we got one.
See you later.